Hey guys, here I am out at 7th Floor Vapes with my good friend Steve, and we got some good things to show you.
How you doing? Well, we got our new product, the Sidekick Portable Vaporizer. It comes in a nice bag like this. Opens up, and there's the unit. And you have your charger back here. And you probably won't carry this too much later. We've also created an area where you can put your piece in there like this and zip it up.
Kind of like the dime bags I have for my pipes at home to keep them nice and protected.
Exactly. We love dime bags.
Yes, we do love dime bags.
It'll come with one honey bucket here, and this has a little bit of our oils in it. And then this one, the one that it comes with, has a little bit of coconut oil. And the coconut oil is used for this piece right here. We found this to be the best lubricant. And when you get it, you'll just want to do a little bit. Not that much. I mean,
just a little bit around the bottom.
Just a little bit. And roll it in. And
just so your glass slides nice and easily.
And you got to do this when you first get it for like the first 2 days, and then it lasts about a week, and you got to add a little bit more.
Kind of like prepping your cast iron pan.
Exactly. Once it gets seasoned, it runs pretty good.
So these things go in here instead of this?
Yeah, so this comes out, and you could go with this mouthpiece.
Oh, so you can make it fun.
Or you can do a bubbler.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And we'll use one too. I guess to start out with, this one's packed up, so I'm going to actually take that out. I let my unit get really dirty, and the reason for that is because I'm always testing it. I want to know.
You want to make sure it's not going to clog up.
Exactly.
You're looking for defects.
Yep.
Which you have none yet. And we're not going to have any.
No, every defect has been bugged out. We've fixed them all.
We got a perfect product here, guys.
I think so.
I do too.
And then, okay, so the first one we'll do is the herbs. And so you haven't got to use this or put the tops on?
I know nothing about it.
So each one of these has a white dot right there.
Okay.
And it's on the gear. So when that white dot is shown, that lines up with this. So that stir stick is in the back. So this stir stick has to be in the back because you have to put it on at an angle.
Okay.
And then you can...
Got it.
Okay, and then,
guys, this is the grinder I was talking about this morning. This isn't a cheap plastic grinder. This is a good Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
I've had mine for 18 years.
And then, you got a little bit there. And it comes with this little scooper right here. You can scrape keef out in the bottom, you could do... and you should probably keep this clean up here. Again, I just am...
Yep,
I'm trying to abuse it.
We don't want to do that, guys. We don't want to abuse our products.
And then I just kind of get it in there. And if I have a little bit of extra there, I just kind of put my...
Blow it.
Yeah. I hate wasting, but
Yeah.
it's a small amount. Okay, and then...
He said this holds about 0.2 grams in there.
Yep. And that goes on. And then you press and hold this for 2 seconds.
There, it's a sidekick with the little emblem.
And then it comes up. And I prefer to run this, I haven't really decided where I like to run it, actually. I run it between 6.5 and 8.5. Some people have told me they like 5.5.
That seems kind of low.
Yeah, it's a lower temperature. 6 is equal to, I think, 365 degrees, and that's, but it's going to be whatever you really like.
And you just play around with it till you find, oh, this is the one I like the best.
Yeah. Obviously, lower temperatures are going to give you more greener flavor longer. Higher temperatures will bring out a roasted flavor sooner.
Yep, I think Adam had it at 7 something, maybe 7.5.
Yeah. I do recommend constantly, so we're the first one in the world where you can stir the bowl.
That I think is awesome.
So I would recommend whenever you're not using it to stir the bowl, because the heater is always heating it up, and once you know, if it's just cooking it on the edges, you always want to keep that stirring up.
Yep.
So when it gets up to temperature, it'll vibrate, and it's almost there. It takes about 30 to 35 seconds to get there.
Not bad.
And then once it's there again, it's always vaping. So you're not going to want to bullshit while you're doing it. You're
You
going
want
to
to
use
actually
it up.
use, there I just felt it vibrate. I felt it on the table.
So you're good to go.
Let's see, guys. Long, slow hits.
Yeah, and we have this running at 7 right now. Yeah.
Very tasty. Kind of a nutty flavor.
Yeah, this stuff right here, I think we have, it's called tangerine.
Ooh, I like this.
And then, yep, whenever you're not hitting it, this is the one thing I noticed, because it's a new feature on all, it's never been out there, so people just kind of forget about it.
So.
But I'm always...
But this is
stirring.
cool, guys, because you can stir your, if you vape, then you know, you gotta stir your product, you've got to stir your medicine, so there's still lots of green here. And you'll know when it's that golden brown that you've exhausted your bowl. Is that what you call it, a bowl?
Yeah.
I don't know what else, for lack of a better term. And you don't have to throw that away. If any of you cook, you can keep that product that's been vaped. There's still good stuff in there that if you cook, you can put down for your oils or...
And I forgot to show you too that they
Batteries?
also have removable batteries. So if they go out, you can put in new batteries.
2 batteries?
2 batteries. And this helps, it doubles the voltage, so it halves the amperage, so the unit actually runs a little bit cooler and the circuits run cooler.
How long do what's the life of batteries? How long?
One set lasts about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
So that's about, I'd say, about 3 to 5 sessions.
Okay.
For me, a personal session is about 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
And yeah, but you can get more sets, so you can literally run this indefinitely.
Okay.
We had it at a trade show, ran it 8 hours, and
Is
then
that
took it
out
at
of
parties.
Vegas?
Yeah, at Champs, and then ran it at parties afterwards too.
Cool.
So, but yeah, I mean,
Vaping is the way to go, guys. It's healthier on your lungs. You're not getting all those nasty carcinogens and stuff. It's just a better way to go.
yeah.
And you get more out of your product. It does last longer.
Yeah, combustion actually, from my research, destroys up to 60% of active ingredients. So once you combust it, I mean, half your stuff is,
I have a combustion.
Disintegrated.
I have one of those megatokes.
yeah. And you get bigger rips with them, but you're getting plant material and you're getting...
But that's
everything.
coils. That is combustion. That's not vaping, and that's the difference. And that's why when I use that megatoke, the milky stuff is more yellowish. I mean, it's not pretty smoke. I don't know any other way to say it.
Right. Well, I like the cleaner stuff in my body.
Yes, we all want to be healthy.
I guess that's how this kind of works. I don't know, I guess we
What's
should-
a little brush there for?
So what this brush is for is at the end of the bowl, we'll go ahead and turn this off. And when you're done with it, I mean, this is still pretty green.
Yeah, see now, if you had vaped the whole thing, you'd want to put that in your little container. And I do know that 7th Floor Vapes sells little containers you can keep your vape weed in. Am I right?
You are 100% right. Thank you.
No worries.
So with this brush, you just kind of clean that out, and it works better to brush it out when it's warm, just because your oil's whatever. And then if you
Give it
clean
a
this-
brush right up there by the needle.
Yep. But
Does that ever get so dirty you have to clean it any other way, like with a Q-tip and alcohol, or?
as long as you do that when it's warm after every use, this will stay really clean.
Okay.
But you can take it apart and clean it in alcohol too.
Okay.
This screen is designed to pretty much last, I'd say, forever. It's made out of a solid piece of stainless steel, and then we, it's called a corrosion process, and we remove all those little holes,
Yeah.
and it's actually cut out. And
Oh, it
everything.
is like a screen. It's not.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
It's
really
not just.
sturdy.
I see that. Here, I thought it was just like a plate that sat down there, but it's actually a screen.
Yeah. So you have to remove that and the stir tool in this when you do
And that's
ground
what
oils.
holds this down in here, right?
Yep,
Okay.
and then that'll stir that up. So this is our oil can, and this is where you do your concentrates. So we'll put a little bit in there. Say something like that. I don't know.
And you can use any kind of concentrate, wax, shatter.
Once it heats up, it all turns to an oil. It's all.
It's all the same once it heats up.
It is. And then you're always going to put this in like this way. So
Okay.
so how this works is the air comes up through the heater holes, around this edge, through this hole, and then out through here, and then across here and down.
That was something that Adam pointed out to me, that the way the smoke actually goes in this device, you're getting a nice cool vape because it comes down, am I right? Or you explain.
Yeah.
You're the one that designed it. You explain to them how it goes.
You're 100% right. So the vapor, the air comes in through here, up through the heater, across the top, down through a little hole here, down through here, and you can, so both of our vapor packs are removable. And this one actually came out, and we have this cool feature right here. This is our vortex cooler. So this is actually 11 inches in length. So when you're using this piece, you're actually about 16 inches away from the bowl. And that's why you'll never get hot air.
air.
Yep.
Unless you designed this yourself.
Yep. This is 100% designed in-house.
Steve is a mad scientist. His brain is always going. He's trying to always come up with great innovations for us in the cannabis community.
And there's another.
Yeah.
So that's where it would come out. And this one will come out too. You have to pick it out and whatnot, but I'm not going to do that. And then
That's why you get such a nice hit, because of the way the smoke travels.
And you could freeze that cooler too if you wanted even an extra cooler. Throw it in the freezer. Give that Colorado Rocky Mountain fresh vape. So that piece. I just jacked this up. So this goes in there. So this is for cleaning as well, if that ever gets clogged up.
But I would assume it takes a while before you would even have to worry about cleaning that.
I've never cleaned that in 3 months yet. So most of your particles are going to get caught on this screen. Anything that gets past that is going to get caught on the vortex cooler towards the top. And then you can clean that out. So we'll put this thing back together. And then we'll turn it on. And so when I'm doing oils, I like to turn it up to 11. Have you seen, what is that movie? I can't even think of it now. Shit, it's with the rockers in it. My amp goes up to 11.
No. I probably have, but no, I don't know.
Spinal Tap, the movie.
Oh yes, I have seen. I've seen it many times.
I was going to say,
Some of you might not know. Steve and I are. He's half my age, but we're dating ourselves. It's a crazy movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
His amp goes up to 11, so to homage of that movie, this goes up to 11.
Ah, is that why you picked it, really?
Yeah.
This is Spinal Tap.
And this time, we'll actually run it through one of our bubblers here. And we have, this is our American-made one. We have a foreign artisan one as well. They both work very great. Just the foreign one's a little bit more affordable. This is a little bit more expensive considering
With
labor.
any product, you guys know, you hear me talk. American Glass by our glass blowers is always vibrating.
So it's ready. When it comes to oils, once it vibrates, I like to wait another 5 or 10 seconds because we got more stuff we're heating up rather than just the herb touching it. We got to heat up that, and then this is more convection as well as just conduction.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So it should be good now.
Ooh, nice. Guys, you don't even feel anything in your lungs. Oh, this is perfect, Steve. Oh, I thought I liked my Wax Maxer. I'm in love.
And the Wax Max is a great thing.
This is,
This
wow.
is better.
Oh my God, guys.
So now that it's up there, I would turn this down to about 9.
Okay.
And run my oils at about 9.
Okay.
Um,
And again, when you're vaping, slow, long hits.
yeah, you're not going to get these dab hits that are big. They're going to be small.
That was a nice hit for vaping, what you just blew out.
That's what I like. My body can absorb it.
And I don't know, it seems like the dab effect is coming now. I didn't get it right away, but now I got that warmth coming. Oh, I like that.
And dabbing is a form of vaping. It's and even now I think the dabbing's more going towards low temp dabbing.
I did, yes.
Yeah, because the high temp stuff, it's
a waste
burning
of
it.
product.
Mhm.
It's not healthy on your lungs. When you do the low temp dabs, I always have a puddle, when I do low temp. But I get,
Left over.
yes.
And that's also stuff that you don't want to ingest into your body.
Oh no, some people are like, heat that up again. I'm like, no,
No,
that is
that's
crap.
the
That is the
reclaim.
leftover crap. That's what
Yes.
you take your Q-tip and you get rid of. Don't try to smoke it. Don't try to hurt yourself, guys.
Your body knows when it starts getting funky, your body's like, quit. And
I know.
listen to your body.
Yes.
Um,
Well, I think I did learn is that our bodies are wired for medical marijuana. We have receptors specifically for cannabinoids,
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
but the government doesn't want us to use it. Go figure.
Yeah, that's it's quite funny. How did nature put that system into our bodies, and then
And it was
some humans-
okay up till a certain point,
Right.
and then pharmaceutical companies became involved and said, we don't think Mother Nature is the way to go. Let's give you people lots of stuff that's really nasty.
Well, and then it goes further, right? Did they create it as an illegal thing to put people in jail and create them as prisoners? And then prisoners are actually modern day slaves.
Yes. I mean, we could go on for a while about that.
But yeah, so
Guys, this is a pretty cool product.
I like a
One
lot.
of a kind, very unique, and what I'm so impressed about is his little mechanism here for when you're vaping your flower, that you can stir it up. You guys have no idea how impressive that is. That's a big deal. That's pretty innovative, I think.
Yeah, nobody else has done it yet. We're the first to do it. It's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like, I stir my bowl in between each hit on the surfer. I stir my bowl in between this now. I mean, yeah.
You probably don't use flame too much at all, do you, Steve?
Only I used to when I was snowboarding in the mountains, but now I'll use my sidekick.
You have no reason to use flame anymore.
I don't see
Everything
why
is, you can do it all out of here. Concentrates, you can do your flour, and you don't get that butane taste.
No, I think it's I'm biased though.
But I'm not.
Right. Thank you.
I am glad that I have developed a partnership with this company. These guys have great products, guys, and they stand behind them.
Yeah, I like to make what I like to make for myself. I've been, using for 20, almost 30 years. It's crazy. No, yeah, 20 years.
I've been smoking 45 years.
Yeah, that's a while.
Yeah. Almost daily too, but I was a productive person. You can medicate and still go on with your, look at, he likes to medicate, he runs a successful business.
Yeah, the thing in life is, what I said, losers don't use, just some losers use, and it makes us all these bad people.
Yep.
And that's not the case, but you do have to use it properly. I don't get stoned at work. I might get a little high, and I think those are different things.
They're very different. Medicating and getting high are way different. And life is kind of crazy anymore. We need a form of relaxation just to keep ourselves grounded, just to function.
Yeah, and if you don't need it, man, more power to you.
Wow, I'm glad you don't. But
teach me your
tell me your
secrets.
secret there in stereo, right?
Right. Yeah.
I'm buzzed. How about you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
That's good.
That's
Where'd that
good.
concentrate come from?
That was some locally stuff.
Okay, I think I might know.
Yeah.
I think I might know. I might have a little partnership going with that company too.
Yeah.
And you said about the coconut oil? Everybody has coconut oil. If you don't, you should, because you should be giving it to your dogs.
Mm.
Do you give it to your dog?
I should.
You don't?
My mom is the one that pushed me on it because she takes it for her bones, for everything. Yep. She told me, you have to use it for that, and I kind of chuckled and laughed and said...
She's the one that told you to use it for the lubricant.
We tried every lubricant you can think of. We tried for this. And she told me, you have to use this, and I said, that's crazy. And I tried it, and I'm crazy.
Coconut oil is a gift from God.
It's amazing. It works. And you get a little bit with every sidekick, and that much right there would probably last you a year.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen how much I put on
I
there.
have a big jar of coconut oil, because I do give it to my dogs. It makes their coats phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they like it, so they'll eat it right off the spoon. I give my dogs a tablespoon.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Yeah. I don't think I would go that far.
Well, you got a little dog.
Yeah.
I have German Shepherds. My female weighs 127 pounds.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel good.
I do too. I'm going to show you. I think you guys know that Grumpy Grandpa doesn't do concentrates. He's all about flour. I think I can talk him into getting this because he's like, you're coughing up a lung. How can you say you enjoy that? You didn't see me cough. So I think Grumpy Grandpa, I know he'll do the flour out of it for sure. But I think I might get him to taste concentrate.
And you know, personally, I don't do concentrates either.
You don't?
I do out of this. I'll put a little bit on my flour and vape it with that, and you'll get bigger.
You can't do that in here, though, can you?
Can you? 7th Floor doesn't say you can, but I have put my herb in with a tiny little drop of hash oil in it.
Because people are going to ask me this. I know you guys are going to say, can you dust your bowl? Is it going to harm the thing?
It won't harm it. It's just your herbs have oils on them anyways because that's what you're taking off. So you're just adding more oils to them that are naturally there. So it's not going to hurt anything. Your bowl, when you get it, it's perfectly white. It'll slowly turn brown, brown, brown towards a dark, dark brown. And eventually that'll get thicker and thicker, and then you can scrape it off. You can leave it on there.
Your choice.
It's your choice. But that's just the...
Well, that's the process with any pipe. You got to clean it up.
It's the process.
Right. I mean, that's what we got to put up. Oh, the troubles of being a stoner.
One thing that, you know, it's not just doesn't work. So one thing that we have down here that I didn't show you, we're talking about cleaning is this little area right here. And so after you use your product and you stir it up, those particles are breaking up, getting smaller and smaller, and they're going to fall through the hole in the bowl. And so what this does is it allows you to scrape out any particles that have fallen through, and your heater is just right up above here. This is your clean out port.
It's very simple. It's really a simple little thing to use.
And that just
None of us like complicated.
No, this is, if anybody's familiar with the term KISS, I constantly use that when I design this, throughout everything. I just think KISS, KISS, KISS. And are you familiar with that?
No.
So KISS means keep it simple, stupid.
There you go.
And it's not calling anybody stupid, it's what
but it's what we all
tell
want.
ourselves.
You know, we get product, or say we get something, and then it's like, God, do I have to read the instruction manual? Just, you know, and then you might not even know how to use it. This is pretty simple. He gave me the run through. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Me too.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm excited to get, because you had me explain it to you, and I'm excited to get your feedback in a few days from now to say, I didn't like this, or I like this, or
after
this.
I actually sit down and use it. And
by yourself.
yes, because you know, you're more comfortable in your own space. At my little dabbing lab where I do all my little fun stuff.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do on Periscope tonight, guys.
Cool, cool. I'll join you there, I guess, then.
You have an Apple?
I will get, oh yeah, I have an Apple.
You want to see what Periscope is? You want me to turn it on?
Yeah.
We'll have people pop up right away.
So I guess we'll end this right now for this session.
Okay, guys.
Bye.